here live on Solid 100.9 FM, guys. If you're not tuning into 100.9 Solid FM, you are wrong. My name is Ozzy Ejiofor. I'm welcoming Ice Prince Zamani.
Ozzy.
You are welcome.
I feel good, you know.
Man. It's a real big crew. I welcome
you.
everyone into the studio.
Yes.
Ice Prince, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I feel nice. I'm so happy to be here in 042. I'm so happy to be here in the cold city. I'm happy to be with you, Ozzy. The smile is contagious.
Aha! Thank you so much.
Yeah, so,
seriously, I was excited when Mama T told me that you will be coming to my show.
Yeah, I had to come stop by and say what's up. You know, you're the boss. You know, shout out to Mama T.
Now be boss.
Are you the boss?
Mama T, you have to talk.
Yeah,
believe me.
Say so, man.
Absolutely. Mama T has to talk.
No be small matter. No be small matter.
No be small matter.
I throw a salad they give her now.
Who don't remember Mama T for this studio? Everything what I learned for radio, now Mama T teach me. Yeah, you can say that. She taught me everything. The console, talking on radio, she did it. So Ice Prince, tell us. I hear and I saw your album.
Yes.
Fully packed.
Yes.
The Odumodo Achiki.
Yes.
And some with Evil Bliss. Some with Fino. I'm telling you. Seriously. It's something to thank God about.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I'm so grateful that I was able to put out this album.
It's fun to be with you here.
Thank you.
A lot of people do not even know your name. Believe me.
Yeah, my real name is Panshak Zamani.
Okay.
Panshak.
Okay.
Zamani.
So tell us how you co-opted Ice Prince.
Ice Prince, man, I was given that name in secondary school. You know, I used to be like one of the black sheeps in my secondary school back then. I used to wear like these big DMX chains with the ice on it. Back then when DMX was, you know, my favorite rapper. And, you know, people in class started calling me Ice randomly because I really used to wear ice. And the Prince came on his own later. You know, I can't remember how the Prince came, honestly, but it was Ice P at first for my first name initial, Panshak, and then it just transformed into Prince.
Great.
Yeah.
About this album that just came up, you're here for the listening party.
Yes.
Where did it happen?
Very, very important for me. It's happening at Elevator Lounge in the 042 in the city of, you know, Enugu, and I'm very, very excited. It's going down at Elevator Lounge. I had to bring this album to Enugu because I have so much respect for for the people out here, for the intellectuals, and this, you know, a lot of my friends come out from here, and you know, when Elevator Lounge said come do an album listening, I couldn't hesitate at all. I just had to come down.
Great. So this song with Odumodu.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
That one is called Untitled. The song they so gangster. We say we don't even give out title. We just called it Untitled. I mean, it's a song featuring Odumodu Black and Psycho YP for the hip hop fans. You know, as you see me, so I swear I know they lack. Produced by one of my young boys, Budes. And you know, we just wanted to feed the hip hop audience. That was why we did that. You know, it was an ABJ Boy Connect. I met those guys in Abuja, and we all kind of like we're raised a little bit in Abuja, and we wanted to bring that Abuja hip hop to the scene as well.
Wow. Then Seke, tell us about Seke.
That's one of my favorite songs on the album, featuring TML Vibes. TML Vibes is one of the new young artists that's doing amazingly well. And it's a song that talks about real life. It's a real life story. Kind of like I wrote on Whiskey. You know, I try to tell a real life story on that. It's kind of like the same thing. I told a story about a guy called Tunde Shapiro who was living a fast life and eventually it didn't end well. You know, and it's a song that would inspire you, give you some insight into life.
Great.
Yeah.
So the young people who want to do music,
yes,
what do you have for them?
Man, I would say for the young people who want to do music, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Just keep dreaming and keep going hard. Look at me as an example. If I can be a musician, if I can make it in music, nobody has an excuse to fail. That's how.
What did you want it to be?
Growing up, I wanted to be medicine. I wanted to be a soldier at some point. I wanted to be, because I had this uncle that was very rich from being a military man. You know, and back then he used to have a car that in our head talks. He had a GPS car like way back in the 90s, you know. So in our head, our uncle get car where they talk to you as a human being, you know. And I was soldier. I wanted to be a soldier. I wanted to be a pilot. I never wanted to be a police. Never, ever, ever. Even though my father was a police. But yeah, pilots, and I never wanted to be doctor, engineer, none of that. You know, it was always soldier or pilot or music.
Or music.
I fell in love with music at a very young age, at like 11 years old. I was following one of my uncle who was a very prominent musician in Jos called Dantala. I used to follow him around, so I got to, you know, learn a little bit from him.
Okay. So in this new album, which is your favorite?
Very hard question, very hard. I just told Mama T that right now I'm feeling bank a lot. But as we come up for that place and the thing don't change now. If it is Seki, as you mentioned Seki, I call it real and say, oh man, that's such a beautiful piece of song, music. Yeah, I'd say I would recommend Seki, I would recommend Bankalat, I would recommend Accidentally, TLC. Man, there's so much germs in the album. You know, I know go for your hand. I'm not just talking like
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That
if you ever fell in love with Everybody Loves Ice Prince or Fire of Zamani or with the third album, you're definitely gonna like this one too.
So what are you promising at the Elevator Lounge tonight?
Man, I'm promising nothing but me in totality. It's gonna be me naked.
Shut down.
Literally, you're gonna see me naked. Literally, I'm gonna be as vulnerable as possible. It's not a show where I'm coming to show myself. Of course, I'm gonna be fly. You know, I always try to keep it fly, but it's it's gonna be an interactive session, and I'm gonna be very intimate with my fans out here.
Great.
Yeah,
okay.
Intimacy. That's what you should expect.
Are there things you're expecting from the people of Enugu?
No, not much. I just expect them to show up and show love. You know what I mean? Just show up. I mean, come with some money to buy a drink, because I'm not gonna be able to provide everybody drinks. You know what I mean? Just come through and spend some money, and yeah, just turn me up.
Yeah, that's what it is. So, Mama T, what do you have for Ice Prince? Do you have anything for him?
I should be taking care of you.
Of course. Mama T is the best thing you can ever think of meeting while you're promoting your music.
Yes, sir.
So, guys, we have Ice Prince in the building. It's Solid 100.9 FM with Ice Prince Zalmani.
Yes, sir.
And you know, it's never ever dull with Ice Prince. Trust
good,
me.
yo.
Trust me. So we're going to go play Seke, and then in a bit we'll be back.
100.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's my jam actually.
Something else is still playing. Can I stop?